Like I was saying, back in my day, you had to get themselves a console with a memory stick. No, not even memory stick. Good blimey, that was a while back. You had to get yourselves a memory card. Totally selling my Yorkshire accent, aren't I? Yeah, back in those days, you only had like 8 megabytes. That's right, 8 megabytes of information, but that was more than enough if you had enough. If you had many games, you might have to consider finding, you know, so getting some games you didn't play anymore, deleting the memory off that. Oh, those were the days. Those were their days. What made it better was the fact that you could go to your mate's house with your memory card, and you could play the same game with the same save. That was actually kind of handy, to be honest with you. Like, I remember playing certain video games, and like a friend of mine would come over with a memory card, and he used to just plug it in on his, and we could play with his save of Grand Theft Auto. Because when I finally got it, was able to, well, I wasn't allowed to get it. When I could finally play Grand Theft Auto, when I could finally play Grand Theft Auto, oh hello.
Hey man, you're raising some serious hype out there. Looks like a couple of companies want to represent you. That means you qualify for the underground racing league I told you about. No traffic, no streets, just pure driving. All of it takes place on a controlled private course. Now since you've set up shop with me, I'm gonna act as your agent. I'll take a cut off the top in return for letting you know what's worth looking at.
Hello, dear viewer. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, this is like the next bit now that's unlocked. Sweet. Yeah, check out them pixels, because the screen resolution's just too big. It's not the quality, my dear friends, it is the resolution alone. Yeah. GG. Sweet. Right, well, let's do a little bit more punching around. But yeah, like, you could play on the old, on the PlayStation 2, and you could totally jump on, like, oh, hello.
Hey, did you hear? The tunnel to Beacon Hill just got cleared.
Yeah, what? Yay! I think I just got the money. Or if not, I'll just get some in a second. But yeah, memory cards were the best. Oh, it's not a drift event. It's a Street X. Okay. I don't know whether to be insulted or impressed. They're only Toyota Corollas at them. Thank you. Wee. Like all these Corolla owners are like, yeah, man, we drive it in our Corollas and it's all off the hook with the BIG and the good God, man. Wee. Well, this guy actually is providing a challenge. This will be the first race where I actually have to concentrate. Could it be this game wants me to lose? I think not, sir. Oh, cheeky monkey. Wow, he's actually got a good line as well, GG. Ow. Left. Just got to keep gunning it. Go wide here. Short here. Looks like I might have to increase my engine power if I'm allowed to get some. Thanks. Totally didn't need that. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get it. I'll have to actually restart for once. GG. And we're in. And I've won. Meow. Meow. GG, whoever crashed back there. I just saw like a whole bunch of them collide together. It's like, very good. It's a great idea. You keep doing. Yeah, if I can... I think fairly soon I'm going to need considering improving at least either the traction or maybe maybe increasing my acceleration so it's not every 5 minutes I change gears. I have to admit, playing through this game again and like probably the first time in like a good 10 years. I'm going to go 10 years since I last properly played it. Yeah, it was about 10 years ago, actually, because I remember playing it on the PlayStation 2 when I still had a PlayStation 2 before I got the 360, and that was at Christmas of 2016 of 2006. Or no, 2007. Yeah, 10 years ago. Well, hey, 10 years since... 10 years ago since I last played this game seriously. Oh, God. Good days. But yeah, no, this game, one of the things I liked about these particular games is it was always a nice source of music. Because back before we had YouTube and YouTube Converter, we could just utilize... you had to really think about what music you liked, because, you know, you had to get CDs, and you'd burn them onto your computer, and then you could make your own CD out of it yourself. But, of course... Now you just find whatever kind of tunes you want, put them on your YouTube Converter. Obviously, this is the non-legal way, but oh, okay, I won. But yeah, there's also like the non-legal way that you could obtain. Oh, I can select a sponsor.
Hey dude, I just sorted through the last stack of contracts. A lot of sponsors want to sign you up for the Underground Racing League. So I picked the best of the best for you. Just let me know who you want to sign with.
Okay, so signing bonus, each URL victory. Which one earns me the most? That one. And it's 3 drag races. Free vehicle from any Beirut cover. Create a car that is features on 1 DVD cover. Okay, so it's pretty much pick whichever your whichever you want to go for. Well, obviously Toyo, because that's the basic. That's the one that gets us everything, and you need to do 1 sprint. Because these ones go back into like less. Yeah, this one's the best in my opinion. I'd say this one's the best. It's Toyo, because it also sounds like Tokyo. And the audience, the crowd around my car is now miming. This is an incredible rave, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I wanted to give you the heads up. Now that you're under contract to the sponsor, you've got to complete some specific events to complete your deal. You see the X icons? That's them. Get over there and tear it up. I'll talk to you later.
But yeah, like if you wanted to get some decent music, or for me at least, I never really did. Whoa, shit. Anyway, right, let's do some of the race events so we can get some money. But yeah, because I was home educated, I never properly went to school. After 2000, I was pulled out. Oh, has the game crashed? Oh my god! Oh, the game just has to take a second for the fact that I was not in school. But yeah, so whilst I was in sort of from 2000 onwards, I had a fuck ton of free time. Obviously, my parents did, teach me, and they did, take me to various things. So it wasn't like they didn't try to teach me. It was just, it was way more relaxed than other stuff. So I was sort of spent my young years, sort of just either being at home playing on the console, or doing various. Sorry, my throat is getting dry. I'd be on the console playing video games, playing action figures, or jumping, or being at any kind of various events that we would be doing, or my mum would take me out to certain places. It was pretty cool, but of course there was the downside of socialness, which means that. Hang on, is it behind here? Yes, it is. Yes, there it is. Right, let's do this one. I'm not gonna lie, this one was pretty. Oh my god, my car is not that slow. Oh my god. I'm on the outside line. No! Oh, you plebs. Right. Yes, I know you're there, but thank you for turning me right. Right. Swinging. But yeah, I ended up having a lot of free time, so I dedicated a lot of hours to playing these various games, albeit in a way that I personally found the most gratifying, so probably not very well in comparison to some. But this did, of course, give me the opportunity to play lots and lots of video games, and also have the free time to enjoy said lots and lots of video games. Ooh, close. Ow, fuck. Right. Out of my way. This is going to be a tight one. Yeah, the time I spent with these video games, I loved. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it was a lot of fun because you could. I used to have like 12. I used to have days where I'd spend 12 hours guarantee playing just video games. Like I'd obviously come down for lunch and then for dinner and whatever, but like it was a full day of just gaming, which was awesome. Unfortunately though, I was spending most of these 12-hour days on the days that I was Chicky Monkey! Chicky Bricky Cheers! Hi, this is victory being stolen from you. Bye! But yes. Woohoo! The celebration song. Yeah! I'm celebrating. Right. Let's do the X events, and then I think we can finally go have a look-see at what kind of new vehicle we want, and also what kind of upgrades I can get myself. Because I imagine once I've done all the events for one sponsor, I'm probably going to be able to unlock the first tier of upgrades, if I haven't done already. Great driving AI. To be honest with you, though, it's better than... it's actually more human than some of the races nowadays. I miss this. I miss the stupid AI. Oh, hell yeah. I am up for some cash. Even if it is only 50. Ooh, okay. Apparently my character had spiky hair. Spiky hair? Doesn't say. You know it's bad when you outrun even the Corellas. I think the game wants me to upgrade because it can only send me Corellas. I'm offended. I should be able to... I should have more cars than the Corellas. Nicely done, AI. I am applauding your entertainment. I mean, also the AI is actually... it is very dumb. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, it is thick. But it's actually more enjoyable to fight against. I wonder if I can crank up the difficulty from the pause menu. Can I crank it up from mid-race? I don't seem to... doesn't seem that I can. That's a shame. Maybe down here? No, doesn't say. Maybe what I can do is we'll head to the menu, and then maybe we can crank out the difficulty a bit, just so we can see what it's like, and if we actually can have a bit more of an enjoyable time. Because if it's like, if it's just like this, but the AI actually is capable of driving, then, or somewhat capable of driving, I think it'll be awesome. And also we can then see what it's like driving on hard. Because this is on medium, by the way.
Little bit easy.
trying to remember whether or not this was the area that you can't, that it's kind of based off in Need for Speed Carbon. That's the only Need for Speed I've never played. I've played everything else though. I mean, with the exception of the handhelds and the mobile shit. I haven't played. I have played through all of the Need for Speeds, and I mean all the Need for Speeds. Okay, with the exception of the old shit on the PlayStation. Okay, let me rephrase that then. I have played Need for Speed 1 on the Panasonic 3DO. I have played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, or was it Hot Pursuit 2? I think it was Hot Pursuit. It was an old PlayStation 1 title. You know, the customization, all the things were there, but you could, you know, you had the police and stuff, and the cars were fairly accurate in the realms of damage. So then it was Underground 1, then it was Underground 2, then it was Most Wanted, and then I missed out on Carbon. I played Pro Street, then Shift, then Shift 2, then... yeah. Oh no, and then of course Need for Speed, just Need for Speed. Okay, so I haven't played all of them. That was a lie, I apologise. Well, the games I consider true NFSs, but then again, other NFSs are there. I'll shut up about what games I've played, because clearly I can't remember shit. Ooh. Yeah, so... yeah, thankfully, I never played the run. Well, I played, like, the demo to it, but you could hardly call it a demo. Have I done the events? Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, like, what was it? Right, let's see if I can... oh, God! I will flip! Yes! Wee! My first bit... well, not my first. Second big wreck. And like that, right as rain. No problem. But yeah, like, yeah, Carbon was a game that I'd actually... I think at some point in the future, if I can afford it, I might definitely consider grabbing that game. And just playing through it. Because that was when... that was sort of a mid... it was sort of midway between... it was a midway between driving, what was it, like, here you go. Yeah, it was like a midway between, the old console games, like Generation 4 and, Generation 5. Or was it Generation 6 to Generation 7? I can't remember. It was basically the days of PlayStation 2 and Xbox going into 360 and PS3. Back when the console wars still were quite relevant. Nowadays, it's kind of... they've kind of drifted into this... they've kind of drifted into obscurity. Because it's like, on one aspect, you could say, oh my god, you know, this game has... you know, this console has these kind of exclusives, and... oh, but, you know, this game has this kind of... you know, this console has this kind of exclusives, and, you know, etc, etc. But it was never... instead of, like, the 360 or the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, which did have actual differences, or, you know, Nintendo versus Sega or whatever, like, there were actual differences, and there were a lot more exclusives on consoles, and they actually meant it. It's not just a case of, oh, okay, then, you know, they'll be exclusive for maybe about a year before the marketing company secretly reveals all this time they've been planning on doing another version with it, like all the Tomb Raider games. But also, but no, it's actually like, for example, until recently, if we're just going for the Xbox and PlayStation 2 period, we've got like, what was it? You had games like Metal Gear Solid, which were only available on the PlayStation 2. Then you had, and then you for the Xbox, you had Halo, sort of to have a fairly easy net game to reference to when it comes to video games that you could that were rare, put it that well, that were exclusive. God Damn it. Yeah, woo, and we're good again. Eek. I mean, most of the games, most of the games that were out there were shared by both the Xbox and the PlayStation 2, but there were a few games that would kind of go through the divide, which was kind of nice. And then, of course, when the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 came out, there was still some kind of a semblance of rivalry to a degree, because, you know, the PlayStation 3 came out after the 360, and the PlayStation 3 was boasting the Blu-ray player, which at the time meant that it was going to cost you 425 quid, which to many people was really annoying. And, like, even I remember reading the old PlayStation 2 magazine. I don't think I have it anymore, but, like, there was basically it was announcing the delay of the PlayStation 3 because Warner Brothers wanted to put a Blu-ray disc drive in it, rather than the 360, which was only going to put a DVD drive in it, and was also going to be cheaper. So there was a big kind of argument between the two consoles as to what you were going to have. Ultimately, I think the PlayStation 3 won that war, because once the PlayStation 3 came out, not in the sense of games, but also in the sense of functionality, I've always personally preferred PlayStations over other things. Like, I grew up with the PlayStation 2. I spent a lot of time... Well, hello? Ooh, nice. Megalo, that's... There are multiple, isn't there? We'll have a look at where I'm at the moment to see if that's the Megalo. But, like, I think overall the PlayStation 3... well, if we're going on terms of popularity, I think the Xbox 360 won the top popularity. But for quality of games, I think the PlayStation 3 would have won for two reasons. To name a couple of reasons only. First of all, Uncharted. You know, Naughty Dog did an amazing job with Uncharted. The first game was kind of a but I'm going to assume you're Megalo. Oh, okay.
Congrats on all that burn-up you've been doing out there. To keep it up, you're gonna need to keep your ride while it's tight. Horsepower equals speed, so bolt on everything you can. Right here is the place to do it.
Doesn't really matter which way you want to go for. Yep. Engine. If we can just get this normal stuff going. Got 400 quid. Well, here we go. Oh, we're getting the beginnings of something awesome, and I'm loving it. But yes, the old 360. I think in my opinion, I feel that the PlayStation 3 won for that. And the other game I was going to be talking about was was obviously, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, it had to be The Last of Us. I mean, oh my god, that game. Oh, true, it was into the latter stages of life. Oh, Jesus Christ, that design character. Hey, it's not a Corellia as well. GG. But yeah, like you know, the 360 could have done a good go at the games such as Last of Us, but I think no, the PlayStation 3 was able to to deal with that particular game, and it's a long game. You know, Need for Speed is an intelligent and demanding game. Now, Last of Us was a brilliant game with amazing characters, and is one of the very few reasons why in the future I would consider buying a PlayStation 4. Like, I've got an Xbox One, but that was because of my loyalty to Halo. You know, ever since Halo 3, well, ODS, no, Reach actually. Reach was the last good Halo game. Ironically, because it also kind of main reason, but to be honest with you, you could call it ironic, because it was also the last Bungie developed Halo game. It just, you know, 343 Studios, I know they're trying to kind of con into the mass market of Call of Duty now, but I think they could have done better. Like, they focus so much on the multiplayer that the single player, which was what made Halo famous, kind of died a bit. And then they kind of were like, yeah, multiplayer, and then they've sort of, over the course of the last few games, just shifted focus from Halo single player to Halo multiplayer, which I guess, considering the way that most video games nowadays most video games nowadays are dominated by a need to jump online and do something, it makes sense for video game companies to spend more time, energy, and money into multiplayer. So it's just a shame that they had to do it with a very good series, which I think, if they actually had paid attention to the quality of the game, as well as paid attention to the quality of the storyline, I think they could have definitely come up with something a little bit more intelligent than a fairly standard, the Chief is not a hero anymore, we gotta go hunt him down, but not really, we'll just cock tease you the entire campaign. By the way, spoilers, but it's not really worth it. The game cock teases you throughout the entire thing. Like, the trailers and stuff giving you like an epic sort of confrontation between the guy who's hunting him and Master Chief. It doesn't pay off. It is like Batman versus Superman, which is a shame, because I think it would be so much better if yeah, let's do just Street X. We'll wait until the race ends before I change the audio, because I might just buff the audio up a little bit. Might do. Oh my god, I can hear the car. I can hear the Combat SS from Most Wanted. I hear the Combat! It calls to me! Or is what many people call the farting car, which annoys me because it's not farting, it just sounds amazing. I love that sound. It's such a nice engine. I don't have any nitrous oxide, GG. GG. Oh my god, a Peugeot 106 is actually beating us now. I'll shut up. There we go. God, this is all coming back to memory now. The only thing they need to do now is bring back Skate. That I personally really loved. That, or allow us to play it on PC, because I would love to be able to play Skate on PC. If it is already out on PC, I might look after this stream just to see whether or not. Just in case. Oh, no, you don't. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. That was cool. That was close. Let's just go back. Yeah, there's the difference between... Oh, reputation points 1. Oh, dear. I have to win by a major portion, unfortunately. Yay, hoods. Not that I need to worry about them or anything. Great driving. Right. See what's left. Oh yeah, I need to make myself look good. Probably have to do that here. Actually, let's go to the Megalo part. Just trying to see if it's cheaper there. If we haven't already gone there. Might end this stream at about 1 hour and 30. Normally I go like... normally I aim for 2 hours, but I kind of want to... I can't quite do a longer stream tonight, unfortunately. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I mean, I'm mainly talking to those who are on YouTube, as we did get a couple of viewers earlier, but...
Got any details on the rumors of racing in the stadium area? I hear it's a bunch of newbies with more bank than brains. Should be easy pickings. If you're near, can you check it out and let me know? Thanks.
GG. Nobody gets out alive. Ah, dude, this game. I missed this. I missed playing this game. Oh shit, wrong way. Ah, it's fine. Actually, no, we might... No. Yes, no, yes, we can make it good. What was actually kind of cool, though, was that Need for Speed World, which was an online video game, or online, like, basically persistent Need for Speed online game, which sadly got shut down by EA I think last year, after X amount of years being played. Nice. There's the Megalo. GG. You'd think the Megalo would be like maybe, I don't know, you'd think the Megalo... Yeah, you'd think the Megalo was, I already got everything, haven't I? That's fine. So that's where Megalos is. Got it. I need to find body shops. Garage. Car lot. Yeah, I need to find body shops. I think I have to discover them. Which kind of sucks. Actually, what we'll do... it's like, what? 1 minute 90. Maybe about like 10 minutes. Let's try and see if we can do one more race before we go and get ourselves a new car, shall we? Well, this is a long one. Yeah, like, oh, jeez. That's a... Yeah, I'm gonna need to increase the acceleration factor on this car. That's another good thing about this game, actually, I should have mentioned. With regards to upgrading and tuning in this game, if the best way to sort of describe, how Need for Speed, sorry, my throat's just getting all screwy. The best way to sort of describe how Need for Speed 1 and 2 sort of differentiate is Need for Speed 1 was admittedly the sort of core concept game, and as such, it was obviously, you know, hasn't got as many features. Personally, I love the drag mode in that more than I do in this. There was a lot more danger to it, whereas in this one it was more like you could get away with a lot more. Like, they toned down the difficulty for that game, that's for definite. Definitely, that was a thing I noticed with drags in this game. Because in Need for Speed Underground 1, which I actually have ordered from Amazon, it's not... Ironic, sadly enough, this game turned up before any of the other games, which is making me worried, because I ordered them, like, last week. But, yeah, so, yeah, no, Need for Speed Underground, the drag racing was so freaking tense in that, because you had really tight circuits. Oh, bollocks, I went the wrong way. Like, we had some extremely tight circuits. Whee! Not just circuits in the sense of the normal racing, but also in the drag strip lines. And there was always one that I absolutely loved, which had this train that would be set to come across every time you finished. And depending on how fast you were, depended on whether or not you had to take the jump. Oh, bollocks, 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 I took the wrong turning. Would be the last fucking, like, inches away before catching up. Bollocks. It's fine, I'm catching up. Last 10%, here we go. On the corner. Shit. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, bollocks. Oh, cock. No. Fucking hell. Ah. Oh, God damn it. And all because I took the bloody wrong turn. GG. Well, at least this game is not that easy. Kind of glad, to be honest with you, but still, fuck ducats. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so with regards to features in this game versus this first game, there was a lot more options for customization. Like, when you were playing Need for Speed Underground, you had a fairly decent level of customization options, but it was never as effective or as like, it was never as large as this game. Like, for example, there weren't dedicated cars. Not just, you know, there weren't cars that were just not designed... Oh, bollocks. Oh, no, 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 we're fine, we're fine. You know, there weren't SUVs with the pure intention of just being showy, and you had the ability to use your hydraulics on or whatever. Like, you actually had to... You know, you actually, in Need for Speed 1, it was just all about making your car look somewhat snazzy, but really it was about the performance parts. Whereas with this game, you had so many more options for cars. Hell, I got a Corsica, which was like, that's something I miss, actually, about the Need for Speed series. They took, you know, they got rid of all the semi-average cars, and have just given you fast cars. And you're like, but what about my, I like average shit cars. I like taking cars that are shit and turning them into goddesses. But oh well. I mean, I still love Need for Speed 1. Like, I would say that there are things about Need for Speed 1 that were actually better than Need for Speed 2. Again, dragging is one of them. I personally prefer the tension of the drag races in Need for Speed 1 than Need for Speed Underground 1 over Underground 2. Right, remember, don't turn right. Stay on the left. There we go. Yow. Meow. Meow. And 1. There we go. There we go. 9 seconds, and I earned some reputation points. How awesome is that? Woo! Yeah, like, this game had side mirrors. I probably need to do something to make my car look a slightly more snazzy. But I don't know any body shops. I have yet to discover them. Whee! Right, let's go see what we can buy with our new... Oh, no, actually, no, we'll not buy. We need to, Woo! Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take some money. It's only 50. Let's go, let's go! Really? All I can... Okay. I think I'll keep exploring. I was thinking I was going to be able to get some new cars. Unless you had to... Unless you had to sort of keep putting that stuff to the left there. Right, let's see, special event. Really, I need to find a let's head to garage. Sort of wrap things up for this particular semi-quick stream. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I had quite a lot of fun mucking about, and whee, whee, smash! God damn it! All right, right. Which way is it to the base again? Yeah, I am going the right way to get there. Let's just head up this way first. Whee! Ooh! East Graphics Shop. Look for the red light. Right, red light means graphical. I assume green is going to be body coat. I assume. That or it's purple. But then purple's the garage, so I am unsure. Whoa! There we go. Change part. Body parts. Damn it. But yeah, like in this game, just going to quickly show you. These are all the kind of freaking options you could get. You get spinners, split hoods, scissors doors, suicide doors, hydraulics, trunk audio, window tint. None of these things would be very effective for you, but you can totally do it if you wanted to. You had front bumpers, side skirts, roof scoops, headlights, tail mirrors, exhaust tips. You know, get rims going for it. It was a lot of awesome things, which I missed that to a degree. Like, I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty awesome thing. Also, a quick cool thing, which I am going to quickly show you, is the game also was very... It also gave you the ability of getting to these underground... to doing dyno studios.
Tighten your ride by adjusting power and handling for each type of race, so you can push your car to the max. The dyno and test track will help you do that.
Like... Can you... Is it only... And like what you could do is you could sort of check out how the different runs compare and how you can like tune it so you could like change the suspension, the aerodynamic. This game gave you a lot of features when it came to tuning and customizing, and which, while video games nowadays, I think most games do it now without the menu screen, it was nice. Like, it was something which was... I liked that. It was just... It's something which allows you to give it more of a visual representation as to what your, you know, customizational-wise and tuning-wise, what you could do. So, there you guys have it. I hope you have enjoyed this relatively quick stream. I haven't done it in a while, and I thought I need to get it done, at least one done. And rather than jump straight back into doing Mankind Divided, I thought we could jump out and change it up with a bit of Need for Speed. So let me know what you guys think about this on YouTube as well as on Twitch, and I will catch you guys next time. This is Miss Jager, signing out.